Here we have a comparison between the speeds of a biker, a runner, and a walker, and we need to compare the rate of change of the three. So if we look at the sides, we see that over here is measured in meters, and then down here is measured in seconds. That's going to be important here. Okay, to compare the two, there's a couple different ways we could do this. First, we could look at the shape of the lines. So when we do that, we notice that the biker line here has increased much quicker than the runner or the walker. So we can conclude that the biker is going to be the faster of the three because it's increasing faster. Now, if we want to focus on the numbers more so here, we could do that as well. Okay, so if I look at this mark down here, this is about halfway between the origin and 2, so that means that's right at 1. Let me go ahead and mark that here, right at 1. So if we kind of follow a dotted line, I'll try to make it as straight as possible here. If we follow that dotted line up, we can kind of compare where the speeds are of the three at 1 second. Okay, so after 1 second, the walker has gone maybe 1.5 meters. The runner has gone maybe around 5 meters, and the biker has reached closer to somewhere in between 10 and 15 meters. Okay, so again, we can conclude that the biker has the faster rate of change. In this graph, we are looking at the Misty Mountain storm. We are comparing the amount of snowfall in inches to the amount of time in hours. Okay, so in order to compare these two, we need to find the slope of the line. So we can do that by first finding 2 points on our line. So let's use this point here and this here. Okay, so to compare them, let's go ahead and find our slope by finding the rise over run. So my rise, I'm going up 2. My run, I'm going to the right 1. Okay, so that means my rise over run, or my slope, would be 2 over 1. Okay, but we need to explain what that means in context. How are the variables changing in relation to one another? Okay, so in order to figure that out, we need to look again at what each axis is labeled as. So when I'm increasing or going up or rising by 2, I am looking at increasing by 2 inches. Okay, then when I'm increasing by 1 on the bottom, I am looking at down here. What am I increasing by? I'm increasing 1 hour. So in context here, that means that during our Misty Mountain storm, it snowed 2 inches every hour.